How to factorize this expression? We're gonna look for two values. If you do multiplication for the values, you got 6. If you add them, you got 5. For example, 2 and 3. Because 2 by 3 equals 6. And 2 plus 3 equals 5. Then, to factorize this expression, it becomes equal to x plus 5 by x plus 3 by x plus 2. After that, right now you're going to factorize this expression, which is 3x squared plus 13x plus 12. The first thing to do is to take a common factor. We cannot take 3 as a common factor. After that, you're going to look for, like here, 3x squared becomes 3x by x. After that, you're going to try. The factors of 12 are 1 by 12 and 2 by 6 and 3 by 4. Then you're going to pick the factors randomly. Like pick this one, for example, 3 and 4. Put 3 here and 4 here. 4 by 3x equals 12x. And 4 by 3x equals 12x. And 3 by x equals 3x. You need to add them. If the result become the middle term, you're going to pick 3x plus 3 times x plus 4 as a result for this expression. But here, 12x plus 3x becomes 15x, which is not the answer. Then flip them, put here 4 and here 3. And test it again. 3 by 3x becomes 9x. 4 by x becomes 4x. You need to add them. Becomes 13x. 13x equivalent to the middle term. Then the result should be, if you factorize this expression, the result should be 3x plus 4 by x plus 3. Once again, I'll solve it again. First of all, you need to find the two values. If you do multiplication for the two values, it becomes 3x squared, then 3x by x. After that, you're going to pick 4 and 3, then cross multiplication. Like 4 by x becomes 4x, and 3 by 3x becomes 9x. You need to add them. 4x plus 9x becomes 13x, which is the middle term. Then the result should be 3x plus 4 by x plus 3. What about this question? Another question. What about this one? He said fully factorize this expression, which is 6x squared minus 7x minus 10. In this scenario, we have more than one factor, like many factors for 6x squared. Could be 6x by x, could be 2x by 3x. Then, if we took 6x by x and we need to look for negative 10. Negative 10 could be negative 1 by 10 or 1 by negative 10, could be negative 2 by 5, could be 2 by negative 5. It's really complicated. But we need to think, like, here we have negative 7x. Then the highest value should be negative. Then let's test it. Here negative 2 by 5. Negative 2 by 6 becomes negative 12x. 5 by x becomes 5x. If you add them, the result should be negative 7x. Then simply it's 6x plus 5 by x minus 2. This is the result. You need to try. It takes time, but you need to try. Then 6x by negative 2 becomes negative 12x. 5 by x becomes 5x. You need to add them. And negative 12x plus 5x becomes negative 7x, which is the middle value. Then the result for this question should be 6x plus 5 by x minus 2. Once again, this is 6x plus 5 by x minus 2. Okay, right now we're gonna talk about factorizing this expression 15x squared minus 2x minus 24. Now we're gonna use factorizing by regrouping. First of all, I'll take the coefficient of x squared, I'll make it times the constant, then 15 by negative 24 becomes negative 360. Negative 360. Now we are looking for two values. If you make multiplication for these values, the product should be negative 360. And if you add the same two values, the result should be the middle term, which is negative 2x. After looking for these two values, we found that them like negative 20 by 18 becomes negative 360, and negative 20 plus 18 becomes negative 2x, like negative 20x plus 18x becomes negative 20x. After that, I'll rewrite the expression. Then 15x squared, and instead of negative 2x, I'll use these two values, like negative 20x plus 18x, and then the constant value, which is negative 24. After that, I'll take a common factor from the first two values. Then I'll take 5 as a common factor. Yes, 5x. Then 5x by 3x minus 4. And then here, I'll take 6 as a common factor. Then it becomes 6 by 3x minus 4. After that, we found that we can take 3x minus 4 as a common factor, and the rest should be 5x plus 6. Then the first bracket should be 5x plus 6, then times 3x minus 4. That's it. Okay. We need to factorize this expression, 5x squared minus 9x plus 4. We can use two methods. First of all, like 5x by x, and then this 4 consists of 2 by 2. After that, you need to put like a negative, because the result should be negative. Then I'll put negative 2 and negative 2. Then cross multiplication, it becomes negative 2x and negative 10x. Adding them, we cannot determine that. You can use 1 and 4, and putting like negative 1 here and negative 4 here. Negative 4 by 5 becomes negative 20. This is really far away. Let's replace it like here negative 4 and here negative 1. Then it becomes negative 4x and negative 5x. Then here negative 4 and negative 1. Then the result should be 5x minus 4 by x minus 1. Because negative 5x and negative 4x will generate the middle term. This is a method. What about using regrouping to determine the final result or to factorize this expression? I'll use regrouping method. The coefficient of x squared by the constant value, 5 by 4 becomes 20. Then you need to find two values. If you do multiplication for these two values, the result should be 20. If you add them, the result should be negative 9. If you add these two values, then we're gonna select negative 5 and negative 4, because if you add negative 5 and negative 4, the result should be negative 9. And if you make multiplication for negative 5 and negative 4, the result should be 20. After that, instead of negative 9x, I'll put negative 5 plus negative 4, like negative 5x plus negative 4x. Then I'll rewrite my expression. It becomes 5x squared, negative 5x, negative 4x plus 4. Then I'll take 5x as a common factor. This is 5x as a common factor. Then this is x minus 1. After that, I'll take negative 4 as a common factor, negative 4, and here it becomes x minus 1. X minus 1 and x minus 1, I'll take x minus 1 as a common factor. Then it becomes 5x minus 4 by x minus 1, which is same result. This is from regrouping, this is from the last method.